I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. A quote by Alexander the Great. Today we will take a look at some coinage of Philip II, the father of Alexander III of Macedon. But first, what I find interesting is that Philip put the head of Zeus on his large silver coins. Alexander put the head of Heracles on his coinage. Zeus was the father of Heracles, like Philip was to Alexander. If you ask me, Zeus's depiction looks almost exactly like Philip, and Heracles in the likeness of Alexander. Coincidence? Unlikely. So back to Philip II, his silver tetradrachms, like shown here, put a god on the obverse. A laureate head of Zeus facing to the right. Zeus was the ruler of the 12 Olympian gods. Philip struck his tetradrachms in the Phoenician weight standard. This particular coin comes in at just about 14.1 grams and is in the range of 26 millimeter in diameter. This example was minted in ancient city of Amphipolis. Examples from this mint have this stylistically bold and strong depiction of Zeus. It is a worn coin, but it has nice appeal and light toning. And as mentioned, I think there is a strong resemblance to Philip on art and statues we see. The reverse of this coin features a jockey on horseback holding a palm branch. Due to condition, it is hard to make out, but below the horse's raised foreleg is a symbol. Below the horse is also a bee. The dating for this type is somewhere between 342 and 329 BC. Philip's name in Greek is also above the writer, but a bit hard to make out on this worn coin. Overall, a nice budget example, as coins of Philip in great condition fetch a pretty penny. Our next example is essentially the same denomination, just a different variety and mint. A more realistic portrait and overall stylistically different. This example happens to be the same exact weight as the previous tetradrachm and roughly the same diameter. This coin was struck in the mint of Pella, the ancient Macedonian capital. The city of Pella was also the birthplace of Alexander the Great, which is cool. The dating for this coin I'm unsure of, but it was labeled between 359 and 336 BC, and perhaps a fully lifetime coin struck under Philip II. This coin also has extremely high relief and pops out quite a bit. It is easily the highest relief coin I own, and it is really cool to hold. It is hard to capture on video or picture, but it looks three-dimensional. Hopefully this shows up enough on video to get an idea. The reverse is also very similar to the previous coin. The horse might be a bit larger while the jockey is smaller, but this is typical to the early coinage of Philip. It features Philip's name more clearly than the last coin, and while hard to make out, there is a thunderbolt below the horse. Overall, I am very pleased with the style of this coin, even if it is another budget example. Tetradrachms of Philip are not very rare, but there aren't nearly as many of them as coins minted under his son, Alexander. Comparing the two, which do you like better? The one from Amphipolis or maybe the one from Pella? I'd love to hear your opinion. Leave a comment and let me know. Also, thanks for the support, whether it's liking or subscribing. And finally, I just wanted to show you a small bronze coin minted under Philip II. I am not sure of the full attribution of this coin, but from what I read, this is likely a lifetime issue. It is a small 17 millimeter coin and weighs 6.7 grams. It has a beautiful green color. I mainly collect silver, but I like this one. The obverse features a diademed head of god Apollo. The reverse has a similar rider on horseback and features Philip's name. The dating is sometime likely between 359 and 336 BC. I did forget to mention that the jockey on horseback on his coinage likely commemorates his Olympic flat race win in 356 BC, supposedly on the day of his son Alexander's birth. Philip went on to achieve victory in the four-horse chariot event at a number of Olympiads. The four-horse chariot event carried the greatest prestige in the world of Greek athletics. That will about do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the coins and learned something interesting. If there is something you would like to see, let me know in the comments, or even if you have any questions or anything like that. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you in the next one.